Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Yair from GMS Savannah. I'm coming on another little quick video. We're going to hit scripture with it. Before I get started, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash, and double honors to the apostle and elders of great millstone, which rule well, teach well, and to the ark and pushing this 100% proof, four corners of the earth, and to you hopefully elect of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and spectacle birds, scatters amongst the heathens that look like the heathens. Shalom. But I'm coming with a quick video, and we're going to hit it with scripture.
Of 3 children are in jail today after Kanawha County deputies said 2 teens were found locked inside a barn. Hannah Klein breaks down the investigation after deputies say they received a 911 call from someone concerned about the kids.
A stunning find in Sissonville has led to the arrest of 2 adoptive parents.
You're being charged with a felony, child neglect, creating risk of injury.
Donald Lance and Jean Whitefeather now in jail as their children are now with CPS. It started on Monday when deputies got a call just before 6 o'clock in the evening. The 2 children were being locked in a barn at this home on Cheyenne Lane in Sissonville.
They weren't able to locate any guardians or parental figures or anybody around the residence or the barn, and started having a conversation with 2 children that were inside the barn.
Deputies eventually forced their way into the barn, where they said they found a 16-year-old girl and 14-year-old boy inside a 20 by 14-foot room. Investigators say the teens had no way to get out of the shed, with no running water, no bathroom. The girl told deputies their parents had brought them food around 6 o'clock that morning, but said her and her brother weren't allowed in the house and were locked in the barn for long periods every day. Eyewitness News spoke to neighbors who were afraid to go on camera, but claimed multiple families called police about the children's safety several times, and they are thankful they are now safe.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty bad case. I mean, it's you know, in any type of situation like this, it's not really comparable. A horrific condition, like, it's just not how you want or how you would even expect children to be raised or being taken care of.
Lance and Whitefeather eventually showed up at the home. They're now charged with child neglect, creating substantial risk of injury. The mother admitted the children were left in the shed, but reportedly told deputies they, quote, liked it.
They're trying to, you know, get the children back in better living conditions, better placement, and the detectives will continue to investigate and build this case.
In Sissonville, Hannah Klein, Eyewitness News.
Hannah, thank you. And deputies said a 3rd child who was about 5 or 6 years old was found alone in the main home. Now, the child was found crying and close to the railing of an approximately 15-foot drop from a loft.
Thanks for watching. And here's another video.
Well, that just show you, you know, this system failed those children. You know, the system failed those children, man. It's just sad. But hey, they touched the apple of Yahweh's eyes, you know. But that's slEazey for you. Let's get into it right here with scripture. You know, Hebrews 12 and 16, it says, "Lest there be any fornicator, a profound person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright." Yeah, man. slEazey is, you know, is a profane person. You know, they wicked, and they just show you wickedness of Esau Edom. They show you right there. They got those kids as slaves. It's 2024. Man, those kids all screwed up in the head, man. But how did the system fail those children, man? You know, those children didn't have any other family members. At least let the kids be with people who look like them. You know, not to say they can't be wicked too. And, you know, they've done some wicked ass stuff too. But it's just crazy for those children to have to experience that, man. But, you know, that's another sign of the perpetual hate, man. that goes back to Esau and Jacob. You know, that's like some perpetual hate, man. You got these kids, but you hate them, and that's obviously true that you hate them because the hell you put them through. This is ridiculous to see stuff like this in 2024, but hey, you know, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, this is his story, you know what I'm saying? And, hey, it just shows you, man, that the wickedness of slEazey, man. It just shows you right there, man. Just give you a glimpse, man, of where we at today. They haven't changed. They will not change. They were born to be crooked and never be straight. And that's obvious of it right there, of wickedness and being crooked. And then we're going to go over here to Obadiah 1:6, and it says, how are things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? I don't know what kind of crazy agenda he was trying to pull off, man, with kids that young. That's crazy. Well, I mean, what were you trying to do with them? You're barely feeding them, slOazey. But I mean, what's your agenda for those kids? I mean, how long did you think that foolishness was gonna carry on, man? Sooner or later, man, you was gonna be, found out, with the madness that you was doing, man, and the ultimate wickedness of those Israelites, man. You done lost your mind. But everything, it's gonna be all good though. It's gonna be all good though for what y'all did. It would be dealt with in due time. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, believe that. It definitely is going to be dealt with that damn wickedness. That's crazy. And then we're going to go right over here to Obadiah 1:15. It says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done. It shall be done unto thee. They reward shall return upon thy own heads. Yes, their wickedness will come back to haunt them later on for what they've done. The spirit that they got on them, man, whoever they came back in reincarnation, that's the spirit they had back then. They coming back with that same spirit to, when they came back. And then that same spirit, man, they probably were some slave owners back in the day. So that same spirit is back in them two, man, them two devils, man. That's what's in their spirit, man. You always gotta always check the spirit of a person, because this is not a black thing. The Israelites are scattered amongst all, everywhere. Even, like I say, even amongst the heathens. You have to check the spirit, but the spirit of these people are the spirit of wickedness. And you can see that what they were doing to those children, man. I don't even think they had a bathroom in that place, if I'm not mistaken. That had to have been awful and scary, and just mental stage of those kids got to be, awful. You know what I'm saying? The trauma that these two slEazers did to them, man, that's crazy. We just gonna see a lot of more and more crazy things go on here in Babylon. But this is just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying, to see this. But like I say, man, we shouldn't be surprised at anything of the wickedness here in Babylon, man. It's getting worse and worse and worse. So, hey, man, we just see a lot of stuff that's going on, man. And like I say, man, y'all hand in hand with them devils. Hey, we're going to see how that's going to work out for you. We're going to see how that's going to work out for you. And when time to come, man, when hell break loose out here, if Jacob trouble get to rolling, we're going to see how things are going to work out for you. But I hope this was edifying the hopeful elect. And Corner Yasharala, on to the lesson, and shalom.